turning it off. I'm not going to waste any more portions of my life.
Oh, like a terms and condition?
Yeah, I won't be able to get that time back. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Those people that play through hour-long Stormhost games on ladder. Dude, there's a guy called Marco. I think he's Polish or German, and he's got the record for the longest game played with 8 hours and like 40 minutes StarCraft game time. Somebody made Stormhost, so he just lifted up his buildings, and then had like Vikings and Ravens, and drags out the game to 8 hours and won like the corners with air.
Did he win?
Yeah, the other guy left.
After 8 hours? God, that is... Alright, some people are into that. I can't say I necessarily am. But spawning in that right position, we have our blue Zerg player, Isomorphism, representing Google Glass.
And on the left-hand corner, we have the Dotblock champion, hoping to bring it up, not to lose this match. It is B. Brader. Bradyard?
B. Brader. Or it's just Brader.
Oh, so we were wrong about this map. You can actually spawn cross,
yeah,
not diagonal only.
But it's definitely half map. It's not like he can't spawn north, right?
So he spawns on the left side. I don't know.
No, it's all spawn. This is an all spawn map. I mean, it's not it's mirrored in quarters. So.
Okay, let's see what Team Liquid says about these maps. Spawns. 4-player maps. God, when it comes. I guess it doesn't say the spawn position. Spawn positions at 4, 10, 2, 4, and 8. So yeah, it's all spawn positions.
Wow, I didn't know this about that map.
This Island Expo reminds me of that other map we had where one of the bases, I don't think they actually launched it. It was like the diagonal was a longer rush distance, and then you could spawn like in the top and the bottom, which was a shorter rush distance, and the top and the bottom had island bases at the back of their base.
Antigua Shipyard?
No, it was like a Heart of the Storm map.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Meanwhile, we do have Roach Warren coming down for Isomorphism. He's just gonna go for it.
And that's good. I mean, I definitely think that if you need to get on the map and do some cheese, go for it. I mean, this is kind of like, what is it, against Protoss? No, yeah. I used to do this in Wings of Liberty. So you expand, you make 8 roaches, and you go, and then you just follow up with lings. It's sort of an all-in, but I mean, you could, if you wanted to, you could kind of turn around and take a third, and then use those units to defend a bit. But usually it kills. It used to just be so powerful. However, with the invention of the Mothership Core and the Nexus cannon,
yeah.
it just totally ruined that build. I used to win all the time, like just doing that over and over, but when you do that, like on ladder, you start going against people who are way better than you and kind of know how to stop that, or at least have an immortal timing that's better than the other people you'll go against.
Yeah, and then they'll kill you with it. So 3 roaches now, 4 on the way. Actually, he might do what you said. Maybe it's because this map you would go for a Nexus first? He did go for a Nexus first, right? Or was it Forge Nexus? Plus this ramp's kind of big.
He's gonna see, how many roaches is he gonna see? He's gonna see 2 roaches, and he's gonna be like, oh!
Gotta put down more cannons.
Yep.
He's not reacting just yet. There we go, more cannons. Got kind of chrono boost the Zealot. Probably put pylons, just block yourself in, man.
I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, in general, I mean, he's getting out a Zealot that's not gonna help him at all, but...
And then Isomorphism could snipe the Forge, and even this cannon on the left side if he goes up a bit. Cannon is gonna finish, and I guess it's gonna stabilize. He's just gonna get drones.
I mean, will he be able to just walk around? I mean, he forced out 2 more cannons.
Yeah, and he's safe to either take a third or just drones.
And he could just move. Oh, is there an Overlord nearby? No, unfortunately not.
For Nidus?
No, just so he could snipe from the low ground the Forge.
I see. He could also snipe the pylon on the right side of the map, on the right side of the base. So we're just gonna see him build drones for now.
And he's still getting gas though. I don't know why he's still getting gas. What's he putting gas into right now?
Lair? Nope. Yeah, Lair's going down.
Has it?
Yeah, it's building, I think. No, that's
Oh.
the hatchery. Okay. Huh.
Still getting gas though. I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but.
Get it, Lair, man.
Oh, that zealot's out there.
That solid does come out. And yeah, he finally brought the Overlord. Like you said, he's gonna snipe this pylon, and maybe he'll turn around and do the forge.
He should do
Twilight
that. But it's almost
Council.
dead.
Dude, Twilight Council coming down. Double gas. 3 gas is gonna be up for Protoss. Man, if he goes DT, that'd be sick.
I mean, it would definitely hit at a good time. There's
Bring
really
it to an
nothing
ace
going
match.
on.
Yeah, on DT.
Just do work. But yeah, there we go. Is there more cannons? Is that 2? No, just 1 more cannon being forced out.
Okay. Yeah, and the pylon. Let's see. Come on, bro. You know you want to drop it. Drop the DT shrine. He's not getting chrono on his gate. Warp gate just yet. Another forge being built. I want to see it. I need to see the DT shrine, Praetor. We need this.
I mean, he has 39 supply to 60 right now. I mean, Zerg is looking pretty good.
There we go. And here he goes. No, he had it, Bill, and he decides to go for the Robo and blank. Raider playing standard, not wanting to go for the DTs. They would have done a lot of damage here, man.
I think they would have completely. I mean, Zerg is not expecting it right now, and it would take forever. Does he have lair yet? I mean, it's
He's
coming
getting
in
his
right
lair.
now, but
He's getting another Roach Warren.
yeah, what's up with that?
I think that was a misclick. Like sometimes, you know, like when you forget that you have a building. Like I've built 2 Twilight Councils before, just because I was like kind of messed up my build order. So I was like, oh, I need a Twilight Council right now, and I already had it. I already had blank. And Dare was watching me play. He was like, good job, Jan. Now you can research charge and research charge at the same time. He's researching Roach movement with his second Roach Warren.
Maybe just like the view of it for the queen.
Yeah, for her enjoyment. It does look like a throne, kinda.
It does.
You can see the little roach. Like there's something inside that Roach Warren with like little teeth.
It's just the building in general.
Well, like no, if you look inside, there's like a little thing with teeth, like predator teeth.
A tongue thing.
Yeah,
Whoa.
never noticed that. We are just waiting to see what happens. Okay, Braider's gonna go blink. He's doing +1. Meanwhile, Isomorphism getting Infestation Pit. Isomorphism, are you gonna build Swarm Host?
Most
We'll
likely,
see.
if he's not on 3 bases yet and he's getting an infestation pit, he's definitely gonna get swarm house.
And he's just parked outside the base. So, no immortals produced just yet. The observer comes out, checks out these roaches. There's an overseer on the left side, checking everything he can. And the blink, stalkers move out. Probably gonna pick off these roaches. They can. Third on the way now. Pathogen glands being researched. And these stalkers might have overextended there for a bit. They pull back. They're just waiting.
I mean, those stalkers do need to pull back. There's enough lings and roaches there to really put it to those. I mean, the blink is done right, yes.
Yeah.
Could be able to get out.
You could. I think Isomorphism is luring him. Yeah, he is. Look at that. But the Observer, very well placed over here. And meanwhile, Proxy Pylon, or not Proxy, Closer Pylon, being built near this gold. And maybe even Raider could take the gold and just defend it. That'd be super useful for him.
Going for infestors.
Yeah, those 2 money fungals to force the blink stalkers not to run. Raider making more blink stalkers out of this. And here comes Isomorphism trying to surround him. Couple units on the left. He's gonna move down. And he's trying to go for the natural, but he can't. He's gotta blink away now.
Are there any infestors out yet? No, they're not over there just yet. They're about to
2
move
stalkers fall off. Fall down. Raider coming back to his base to safety of a Ken's. Another stalker dies. And Isomorphism is gonna take out this pylon.
Revealing his tech right now.
I'm revealing his infestors, so now Raider knows he's gotta be super careful when he moves out with these stalkers.
I mean, he has a lot of stalkers right now, and he's not. Doesn't look like he's going in for any other tech except getting his warp prism.
He's getting his Dark Shrine and the warp prism. Maybe he'll warp into their base or drop Dark Shrine. +2 coming down, +2 weapons for Zerg. Hydra Den coming down. No Colossus yet. No. It's not even producing Immortals. Braider's just gonna. Maybe he's gonna max out and go.
And he can't. He's at 163 right now to 107, and he could also take this 4th right here.
Yeah, and there's a changeling that is able to see the warp prism going down to the natural. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Isomorphism just parking outside. There's 6 cannons, so coming up the ramp's going to be a bit hard. No mothership. There we go. Mothership core is out too. And where's that warp prism? The warp prism is on the left side. He's waiting for the Dark Shrine. He's going to drop DTs. He's parked over here at the island expansion. Meanwhile, Isomorphism just chilling with a really large army outside his opponent's base.
This has to do. I feel that this has to do a considerable amount doing this because I mean he's definitely behind just in bases in general, but just so many stalkers, and there's a certain point in the game where stalkers are completely useless.
There we go. The Dark Templars have been loaded. The Warp Prism is coming down. Meanwhile, Isomorphism is sending a drone all the way to the top right and to build another expansion. No spores ever. So here he comes. Here comes the DTs. Drops 2 in one base. Overseer is being morphed. So 2 of them. He's gonna drop 2 more in the other base. And these Overseers are gonna pick that up. 2 more Dark Templars over at the natural, at the main. And he's warping in more units over here.
Kind of a waste. The whole army is already back, and Gimby will take care of that. He should get that warp prison out of there pronto.
Yeah, he should. It's probably gonna get fungled in spot. No, is it? There. Oh, he doesn't. There we go. He fungles it, and now he's gonna bring it down. Meanwhile, Braider banking up. Oh, very good move. The Overseer was contaminating this Robo facility. So, super smart move there by
kind of. I mean, the game is just kind of like staling
we're
out,
just
right?
waiting, yeah. We're just waiting for Isomorphism to pull in. He's not wanting to risk it. Mel Braider finally getting his robotic bay. He's gonna, go like triple Colossus off of this, which is super useful.
Does he have the money for that?
He does have 800 gas, so he can produce about 3 Colossus at a time, and he'll end up having 6 by the time when he starts making them. He just made something though, so not sure what he got there. He's got 4 more DTs. Gonna send him in again. There are Overseers almost everywhere. 2 at the 3rd. The Queen is gonna attack these Dark Templars, and they're gonna go for the Queen. 1 more drone goes down. At least these Dark Templars, they almost get that Infestor.
Neil got the Infestor.
He didn't. Okay, so it forces some drones for Isomorphism. Oh, there we go. He's hitting the 3rd now, too. So, good use there. The Queen's almost dead. And here comes the whole army.
Where's the Overseer?
No Overseer, but he could throw a fungal if he doesn't pay attention. He didn't move the Overseers. He just dropped, I think he dropped a fungal. There you go, he drops the fungal now. Well, Braider is getting 3 Colossus at a time. No Thermal Lance just yet. He's getting +3. This is going to be super strong when he moves out. No 3rd yet, so he's just going to do the 2 base, man.
Yeah, pretty relaxed game. DTs.
Yep.
Oh, and that Ninja 4th.
Yeah, pretty relaxed. We're just waiting for the big engagement as it always comes down to in games like these. Thermal Lance coming up. So 3 Colossus. I don't think he has any more Q. He doesn't. He could probably just make salads too instead of trying to bank it all on Stalkers. He's got whole bunch of stalkers, dude. He's got about 40 stalkers. That's 8 times 5. Yeah, 40 stalkers.
It's too bad they couldn't morph into something sort of useful in this part of the game.
Yeah.
But they're blink stalkers. I mean, if he makes them not die, that'll work out for him pretty well. But he has to keep that momentum going. But with these fungals, it's going to be a little bit hard.
Yeah. Maybe he's waiting for one more Colossus. Maybe he's gonna make another one. He does have the gas for it. He made something else. I don't see what he made. He's getting +2 armor. He could just start making zealots. I mean, why not, right? Just spend all your money. Meanwhile, isomorphism just moving back and forth. There is this very small choke that the whole army's gonna have to move through. So if he just lays his fungals there, he's in a good position. Adrenal glands is now done. Almost. Getting Ultralisks.
And the mutas.
Not Ultralisks, getting the Carapace, yeah. Gonna Spire. The Muta attack. So he's just gonna go into like the 300-200 push where you just throw everything at him and then once stuff dies, go Mutas. Here comes Braider moving out. 3 Colossus. He's done maxed. He's done with minerals in his main, so now he's moving out. He's gotta get the good positioning. And meanwhile, isomorphism's trying to split his army, so everything comes in a good concave. And some stalkers do come in to try to snipe some infestors.
Good fungals, but losing his infestors, and blink micro's looking pretty good. Yeah, it looks like. Well, let's see. It does look like that Zerg is going to lose it here, but I mean he has 27 roaches on the way and 2 corruptors, and his 3/3 is just about to finish.
Yeah, Braider not focusing on his macro just yet. Should be warping in.
Kill all the observers, or kill all those observers, and he still has his mothership core, so he could recall if he needs to. He just doesn't want to lose Colossus here.
Yeah, 1 corruptor does come in.
Oh, he should just get out right now. The concave.
He should recall. Yeah.
But gonna lose all of his? Is he losing them all?
He gets fungled. Yeah, he does get fungled and might lose almost everything. He's got more reinforcement in stalkers, but there's just too much for isomorphism. And Braider loses all of his forces, and now we're just gonna wait for isomorphism to remax and go take a killing blow.
Yeah, I mean at that point, I mean it's so hard. I mean look, there's no third base and his natural is nearly mined out. Has he banked a lot? I mean he banked quite, I mean he doesn't have a huge bank. Zerg's bank is kind of ridiculous right now in minerals.
He can make like 400 Zerglings, maybe 800. It's a lot of Zerglings. Braider taking a left third up at the top of the map. And meanwhile, isomorphism just producing, I think, like 20 roaches upcoming, 14 more links, 3 more infestors. Just waiting this out again.
Wow.
He's doing us a favor when not going Swarm Host.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I'll just give him that. He could go Broodlords, right? He has the Hive?
Yep, he has a Hive. You could do it if you wanted to. I mean, that's probably the safest thing that you could do right now, and why not? I mean, there's no air, and you could just send an Overseer in and just check out how there isn't any air.
And Braider's taking the gold at the top of the map. Did
he cancel his other one to take the gold?
Yeah, he did. He canceled it to take the gold. He made another mothership core.
It's not gonna really. I mean, it will save him. He does have a lot of gas bulked up right now. He just needs minerals.
Yeah, like Templars would be super useful. Just drop all those storms. So, isomorphism's gonna move in with the corruptors just to see if he can check out what's happening. And the probe transfer does come out to that third, and isomorphism's gonna catch all this stuff.
Is he gonna send the fungal? No, he's just gonna send the wings after.
Well, if he follows them, right, he'll see the gold being taken, and Braider smartly moves his probes away, separating them just to not lead him to where his base is.
Is isomorphism going to look around for that base? No, it's just gonna...
I think at this point it doesn't matter, because you killed all the probes, right?
And he's been on 2 base for 27 minutes.
So even if he does have that base up, it's not saturated. So Isomorphism's just gonna wait it out. He's not getting anything in tech. No, he's getting his 5th now, up at the top of the map. He didn't spread much creep, though, which is interesting. He does have some creep to him.
Because the creep...
Because he was...
Oh, go for it.
He was out, right? He was, like, right outside his base. So he didn't need the creep to know when he was coming.
Mm-hmm.
He would see that anyway. And 3 drones being pulled up to the top. He does have this other Ling blocking this other base at the top right. A Ling blocking the other main at the top left. And he's just waiting. Dude, he's got like a good concave setup too. He's just waiting for it. He could go for the Destiny trap and just spread creep and then have a bunch of spines. And just keep Raider in his base.
200 supply to 64.
And here he comes. He decides it's time to go. Even if he does die here, he'll just remax. All the cannons are down. He starts barreling down the base. And Isomorphism's gonna take this game, giving Google Glass the victory.
Wow.
Unless Raider wants to... Oh, there we go. Raider leaves the game.
I'm pretty happy that's he decided to get out of the game, because I did not want to see through that anymore.
He was like going up and kind of not wanting to die in his base up there.
Mm-hmm.
So...
For Team 1.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Google Glass, for taking this best of 5 series against Dotblock. We did see that Heisenberg game was pretty tight, and Dotblock bringing it back, getting back on the map, trying to give the other players a little bit of a, positivity so that they could maybe carry it on. But Google Glass was dominant in this game.
Yeah, definitely. We saw that pretty, I guess, well-practiced 7-roach rush into Mutalisks that just didn't give the desired outcome to. And then the Storm Host game.
Yeah, it seemed that those Google players were definitely a little bit more, definitely more skilled. But that Roach muted timing, I mean, I can see that doing some pretty short work of people on ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Probably happens quite often, more often than I think, because I'm never on ladder.
Yeah, definitely.
But that concludes our Sunday broadcast. We've done 3 sets of games today, and man, am I tired.
Me too, man. It's about to make mashed potatoes and dinner.
I'm not eating carbs right now.
You're not eating carbs? What are you eating
at all?
At all?
In the morning I eat. So I have like this protein shake before I go to the gym, and then I have 3 eggs, and I have a little bit of that protein shake after. Like I have half and half, so it's like 15 grams of protein before and 15 grams after. And then I have 3 eggs with ham, and then I'll have like a chicken salad like for lunch and dinner, or I'll have eggs again. It just depends. And I'll eat noodles like in pho, but I just won't have straight carbs. Like I won't, and I'm not gonna be eating anything that's deep fried. Because like the past like 3 weeks, I haven't like necessarily been to the gym as much as I have been, and I've been eating terrible. So I just want to kind of cleanse and get back to where I was physically, and then I can start, going to get that burger. I love those burgers.
Yeah.
Well, cool. All right, well, this is us signing off.
All right.